According to Gladwell's book Blink, Gottman had a 95% accuracy in assessing whether a married couple would stay married for 15 years by observing for 1 hour these 4 horsemen of the apocalypse conflict characteristics during a conversation of contention: stonewalling, contempt, criticism, and defensiveness. He found that positive to negative emotion in a given encounter must be 5-to-1 for a relationship to survive for the long term, and that if there are signs of contempt, the relationship is soon headed towards Splitsville. However, I believe he leaves out an important element: the personal preference for conflict by some couples. And that is why his prediction misses 5% of the couples he observes. In contrast to Gottman's study, Sternberg's book, Love is a Story, illustrates the dynamic between a couple, Tammy and Zach, who both possess war stories. In other words, they unconsciously or consciously view love as war and have been married for 28 years. According to Sternberg, a partner has a story about what love is and about what love ideally should be. If the partner's stories of love coincide, such as both preferring the war story, they are more likely to stay together. This proves true in this couple's situation, for they have much hostility in their marriage, but their compatible love stories cause them to stay together. Zach's relationship is satisfactory to them because their war stories match up. Objectively, their relationship isn't a happy or healthy one. However, Zach and Tammy both came from conflict-ridden households, so they wouldn't feel comfortable in a peaceful relationship. My analysis is that Gottman would not be able to predict if Tammy and Zach would break up. Their relationship scenario would be of the 5% of couples in which he incorrectly guesses the longevity of their relationship. I would speculate this couple would remain together in dysfunction, hitting all 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and so would go under Gottman's radar for divorce. In this case, I believe relationships should not only be personally functional for their individual needs, but also ideally healthy, for this dysfunction will wear down on their mental health and cause physical stressors.